Hey guys, this is Ivy. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about my trip to Macau. Actually, the last few days was the China's national holiday. So we have the National Day holiday and we have the Moon Festival together. So we have an 8-day long holiday. So we decided to travel a little bit this year. And we went to Macau for 3 days. So if you want to know about Macau, please stay tuned. Took a fast ferry from Shenzhen to Macau, and we arrived at the hotel at noon. After lunch, we decided to explore the city separately. So my dad and my grandparents stayed in hotel and then later went to the casino. My aunt took my 2 nephews to the science center, and me decided to travel just by myself to explore it by my foot. Macau is famous for, East Las Vegas because they have all the luxury hotels and all the casinos. But it is also unique because it is a mingle of the East and the Western culture, because it was colonized by Portuguese for 400 years and started from mid-16th centuries. So it has all the exotic architecture, from Portuguese and from other European architecture. And it also have many very ancient Chinese architecture like temples and houses. So it is a very unique culture here because it kind of mingle the 2 different cultures together. And when I look to the moon, it turned to gold. Now I'm no longer alone. After visiting the Taipa House Museum, I went to the Guanyejie. In Cantonese, it is called Guanye Gai. It is a very small street, and it is famous for selling the snacks and have different style restaurant like Portuguese and like Chinese style restaurant, and you can buy the famous souvenir, the coke there. It is famous for almond cake and all the beef and pork jacket. Explore the city a little bit separately. Me and my family managed to get together at night and went to the dancing house show together. So it is a very famous show called The Dancing House, and it was held in the City of Dreams Hotel. I went to Las Vegas for like 2 times, and I saw different shows like Beatles Love and the KA show. But I would say that the dancing house was the most exciting one. When I saw some part of the show, my heart beat so fast and I was feeling like I was in a roller coaster. So I haven't had that kind of feeling before when I see other shows, and all the footage and all the words cannot describe how wonderful the show is. If you got a chance to visit Macau, do see the show, you won't regret. we went to the Senado Square. So Senado Square is a Portuguese style city hall. Since we went there this time during the national holiday, there were tons of people there. We just don't get a chance to explore the square. So we just went directly to the famous landmark, the St. Paul ruins. So it was a ruins of an ancient church, I believe. So it was a landmark of Macau, and from the ruins you climb a little bit and you can see the Museum of Macau, and from there you can also see some fortress and have a view of some Macau buildings there. Is basically what we did in these 2 days. Anyway, we have a very great time in Macau, and I strongly recommend you guys to visit Macau. And here's some tips to visit here. So if you're departed from Shenzhen or Hong Kong, you can take the fast ferry. It is the best way to get to Macau because you don't need to worry about the traffic, and it only takes like 1.5 hours, so it is fast. And if you are in Macau, you don't need to worry about the traffic either, because it is a very small places, so you can explore the cities just by yourself, by your foot. And all the staff in hotels, they are very friendly, they are very nice to help, and they are very helpful. So if you don't know the direction, just ask. And another thing is that you don't have to ask for the taxi, because you can take advantage of all the free shuttle bus offered by different places, different hotels. So if you want to go to one places to another places, just look for the hotel nearby and let's take the few shuttle bus. So it is very convenient and it is free. And another tips is that I always recommend when you visit any Chinese cities, it is that don't go there during the national holiday, because there were too much people there. So basically that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye.